Tora brought our family together.
Did you know that Japan ranks 10th in the world for cat ownership at 7,300,000 cat owners? You might be wondering why the cat ownership rate is so high in Japan. My belief is that cats are not only companions for their owners, but also therapeutical. Cats can make their owners healthier, happier, and they become members of their families. I know this firsthand, as I am one of the millions of cat owners in Japan. When I was only 6 years old, my mother and father decided it was better to get divorced than remain in a marriage that wouldn't work. My mother was thrown into single parenthood at a young age. She raised my sister and me and worked full time. When my sister was old enough to work, she, like my mother, began working from morning until night. My mother and sister worked long hours, which left me home alone, and at times, depressed. I continued to feel this emptiness until one fateful day. I was sitting at the kitchen table doing my homework, and when I turned around, a cute little orange face was licking my nose. My mother had brought me home a stray kitten that she had found. I was so happy. I grabbed the kitten and started to dance in the kitchen with my mother. I knew that when Tora came into my life, I would never be alone again. I named the kitten Tora, which means tiger in Japanese, because he looks like a tiger and he has the confident attitude of a big wild cat. Tora turned into a mischievous cat that never stopped getting himself into trouble around the house. One day, my mother bought melon bread for breakfast. My mother knew how much I loved melon bread. My favorite part about melon bread is the crust. My mother had left the melon bread on the kitchen table. I quickly ran to the cupboard to get a plate and knife. But when I turned around, the melon bread was gone. I looked all over the kitchen for where the melon bread could have disappeared to. There it was. Tora was on the floor eating my beloved melon bread. Tora's mouth was covered with crumbs of my delicious melon bread. I started to laugh and say, "Tora, how could you eat my melon bread?" "What do you think?" Tora said. Of course, he said nothing, because he's a cat. But he cried, "Meow," and gave me a sad look. I knew Tora's meow meant he was sorry. My mother, sister, and I began to laugh while cuddling Tora on the couch. Even when Tora was bad, it didn't matter because we all loved him so much. I realized that focusing on Tora and his mischievousness had cured my loneliness. In the mornings, Tora always wakes my family up when he wants his breakfast. In the past, we were used to doing something different, and we even ate breakfast at different times. Now, his aggressive meowing brings us all together on a constant basis, and as a result, has brought our family even closer together than before. We had fewer family interactions before Tora came into our lives. These days, we all gather to eat, watch TV, and laugh together with Tora. Animals can understand human emotions if you let them. Being a cat owner, it is my duty to give my cat love, shelter, and happiness. When I do so, Tora gives my family and me an endless amount of love. I truly believe that cats can bring families together. In the end, Tora brought my family together and will always play a big part in our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Natsuki Takata.